Hi Cancers, hi, this is Marta with Universal Power Tarot, and these messages we bring you today are supposed to encourage, elevate, and empower you guys. Hi, how is everyone, new and old? Welcome to this beautiful channel, to this beautiful community here that we're creating. I am so excited to read for you today. If you're new, welcome. If you've been here for a while, welcome back. If you feel so inclined, please subscribe and hit the like button because it really helps this channel grow, and it also helps videos take off. So if you could do that, I would greatly appreciate it, and thank you to those who are doing this. Also, if you would like to leave a message, it really helps me connect with your energies. Cancer, what I was getting for you today in the written channeling is novelty, taking good care of yourself. There's a good chance that you're channeling as well, that you have the abilities or will soon come into those abilities. The necessary information to do so taking care of yourself and following it. So you'll receive that during channeling. This could come in during meditation or just like this during the day. Those of you that are already channeling know what I mean. It's just like those insights that are coming in, sometimes even in voices, depending. Please make sure they're love and light. The way it came through, it almost sounded like an instruction manual that you are receiving here, and that you may be passing on in the future. So what I was also getting with this is the 10 commandments. You know, how those were passed on, but I'm getting for you, instructions on how to maybe live a good life, how to take good care of yourself. You probably went through your own experiences when it comes to this, my dear Cancer, and again, there's a high likelihood you're being pushed in the way of passing them on, speaking on them, writing a book about them, about your experiences and thus helping others. Let me pull this down a bit. Also, the rattles really wanted to come in, and I also cleansed with the rattles. So you maybe have a strong inclination to rattles. And if not, this is another one of those insights, to really look into rattling, drumming, that sort of thing, because that can be super helpful. We're going to look into your situation, the higher view over your situation, and what you can do to help yourself, because this channel is all about empowering you to live your best life, to shine in your most authentic self, which is a beautiful thing. So let's go. This one, yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Talking about channeling, right? This is so it, right? The Ace of Swords, a gift that is given by divine, given by God. There's insights. There's also something interesting. There's something about discovery. So this insight that you are receiving or have received must be something profound, because, the 10 commandments, that's pretty profound. There are also no coming around with, how scientists receive information, and often this happens simultaneously throughout the world on Earth, where one person receives this information and then others will simultaneously receive it too, because we do have collective consciousness that we are able to tap ourselves into, and either you are already very aware of it and are doing it, or you're coming into those abilities, depending on where you are in your journey. This is a general read. Please do keep that in mind. Yeah, it's also a very new beginning, a very new beginning. I'm getting a very clear mind with this, and light in your head. This is interesting because sometimes you can use this to consciously infuse your mind with light so that heavier energies are leaving, but also so you have a clear mind that really serves you during channeling, because during channeling you kind of have to step back and allow for the energies to flow in, right? Because you become this channel yourself, and for this your energies need to be clear. Your headspace needs to be somewhat sorted or somewhat clear. Pure channel, clear channel is what I'm being given here. See, the darkness here is leaving. Dark thoughts are leaving. So you may also be experiencing something different here in terms of what kind of thoughts you're going to think in the future, and present tense also, in the present too. Because at some point we really are able to decide, when we sussed through enough shadow, depending on, again, how heavy your past has been, when we sussed through enough shadow, we're then able to really say yes or no quite consciously to our thoughts, or to some of the thoughts. Yeah. They're now giving me, the iceberg principle, so 20% above water and 80% below water. So, there's still a lot to be discovered. I'm now getting the sense of explorer. We have an explorer here, welcome. We're all explorers on this journey of consciousness. It's really beautiful. Because it's an ever-expansive journey. That's also what the Fibonacci spiral here is showing us. First of all the patterns that are being repeated in nature, they're now showing me this as well. So patterns seem to be quite important to you, or will be brought into your awareness. They're showing me this one now too. So the patterns of this as well. Geometric forms. It's also funny because sometimes those divine downloads can actually come in as geometric patterns. It's really funny. It's like you can see them, with eyes closed. It's very interesting when that happens. And then, you've received the message and now it's time to decipher, right? And this is also sometimes a process that happens unconsciously, or you will all of a sudden come into knowledge, or it will seem as though you're coming into sudden knowledge, but it was planted inside you a long time ago when you received this download. This is interesting because it's talking about, and sorry, I'm going really fast, but these are the energies that are presenting themselves here for you, Cancer, right? Really this, we may think we receive it from the outside, but really it's already been planted within us. This is especially talking to star seeds or those identifying as star seeds. You're coming with a certain message. You're coming with a certain instruction manual, like they said in the written channeling, right? And then now it's time for this seed to grow, for this idea to be brought forth. And it may seem like you are receiving information, but again, they were saying it comes from actually within you, but there could be a divine insight, a download that is actually sparking that within you. That is so interesting. Wow. I hope that made sense. This one, yes. Wow, King of Swords. Oh, wow. There's someone in your field that is quite impressed with your abilities. Yeah, I just asked if it was another person because sometimes, and this could very well come out later too in the reading, this is also part of ourselves. But in this case, what they're saying right now is that's another person that is quite impressed. This could be a teacher, spiritual or not, because it doesn't have to be a spiritual teacher per se. It can just be a person that is showing up in your life that has been through similar things, that understand the workings of energy, that understand the workings of the mind, how to clear the mind, and also how to work through difficult situations in life using their mind. You could also be listening, to podcasts, to informative videos, and it could be speaking to this, but you seem to be catching someone's eye with your abilities. I'm also feeling they would have the power to give you a lift up. If this is career, then, or talking about a mission of some sort, then they would be able to give you a lift up or a leg up. How do you say that? I can't remember, but I think you know what I mean. They're able to advance you here in some form. If this is not talking about career, then just when it comes to your mental abilities. I'm getting the rune again, again, sacred geometry, right? So Inger, if you're watching this, thank you first of all, and Andreas for posting what the rune that I recently saw, it was this one. What this means, Andreas suggested that it was an Egyptian symbol for loaf of bread, which is also a symbol for Thoth. And Inger actually suggested that it was for, higher consciousness, the rune for, awakening. The D, I think, is what she said. Thank you again for posting and for letting all of us know. Sharing our knowledge here on this platform is beautiful and much appreciated. So that's what I'm seeing here again. So there could be a connotation in that direction. That was Pisces or Aquarius. I can't quite pinpoint it right now. I think it would have to be Pisces. There's also something about herbs, herbal medicine, herbal remedies, and how we respond to those, and how there's something about placebo effect, but that's not quite what applies here. But consciousness is still more on the ways of maybe not so much accepting of the plant medicine as of yet, and there could be a mission of yours involved in making the plant medicine more accessible, or the understanding of it that is not an actual placebo, but that it really helps. Plus, it helps us connect with nature and with her healing energies. So I'm strongly getting like a sense of a mission here. A sense of sharing that knowledge here as well for you, my dear Cancer. It's funny, sometimes, we have the whole thing full. Today we only have 2 cards, but I want to pull a guardian angel card for you to affirm or to give you an additional message on what you need to know here, Cancer, before we take it over to Patreon and to the extended. If you would like to book this one, yes, this one, no. If you would like to book a private reading with me or a higher guidance coaching call, you find all the information down below. And you can reach out at Universal Power Tarot for questions or booking. And Patreon, you'll see the link down below. It's posted down below or in the comment section or both. Prayer, yes. Dear God, help me always to remember that this present life is but a fleeting moment within eternity. Help me always to remember that this life is but a dream. Help me always to remember that you exist within everyone and everything. Help me always to remember that love is all there is and all else is an illusion. That is so funny because it almost seems like a third person. That could be a guardian angel of some sort, but I definitely feel like this third energy coming in that is non-human. An entity that is non-human, that is very well-meaning here. One that is of unconditional love and that is portraying this and that is helping and assisting you could very well be this energy that we were speaking about, who you're receiving the insights from, who is helping you, step into your channeling abilities more, because we often on these spiritual journeys, we do have like a ton of guides around us, a ton of light beings that help us evolve in the direction that we're meant to go. And that's very much what I'm feeling here for you. So I'm assuming we're going to pull more cards on whatever wants to evolve here and possibly on your spiritual guide here. I'm very curious to see what wants to come out. If you would like to follow, link down below to Patreon. Okay, there's a myriad more, and not just like all of the extended readings ever created, but also the Rauhnächte. There's different pick-a-card readings and Patreon exclusive other stuff. So go ahead and check it out if you feel so inclined. Link down below. I really hope this was helpful and or insightful to you, my dear Cancer. I hope to see you next time. Thank you so much for being here and for watching. You're amazing. I love you. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.